The apartment is empty, the closet is bare, but the weight of your absence is thick in the air. I open the window to catch a quick breath, but the silence that follows feels heavy as death. It's like you took all of the oxygen too, when you packed up your bags and you said we were through. Now the pressure is building, it's pushing me down, and I'm watching myself as I slowly start to drown. And I'm learning to breathe underwater tonight, in the deep where the dark takes the place of the light. Trying to survive in the flood of my tears, choking on all of our beautiful years. No air in my lungs, just the ghost of your name engulfed in an ocean of sorrow and shame. Yeah, I'm holding my chest, trying not to go under, learning to breathe underwater. The clock on the wall makes a dull, heavy sound, like a submarine echo a mile underground. I look in my hands and they're trembling and cold, missing the warmth they were destined to hold. They tell me that time makes the heavy things light, but the tide's coming in and it's a hell of a fight to keep from just letting the wave pull me through to the place where I don't have to miss loving you. 'Cause I'm learning to breathe underwater tonight, in the deep where the dark takes the place of the light. Trying to survive in the flood of my tears, choking on all of our beautiful years. No air in my lungs, just the ghost of your name engulfed in an ocean of sorrow and shame. Yeah, I'm holding my chest, trying not to go under, learning to breathe underwater. You float on the surface, you're moving away, while I am still stuck at the bottom today. But the lungs learn to adapt to the pressure and pain, and I'm finding a rhythm inside of the rain. Learning to breathe underwater tonight, down in the deep where there's no wrong or right, just the slow, steady hum of a heart trying to mend at the bottom of where we both came to. And then no air in my lungs, just the chill of the sea, accepting the space where you used to be with me. Yeah, I'm opening my eyes, though the salt water burns as the tide slowly turns. Learning to breathe deep in the blue without you, just taking it in, learning to breathe on. I kept leaning on your shoulder till my own spine grew weak. Forgot the sound of my own voice when I allowed you to speak. For years I was a shadow trailing to steps behind, living in the structural design of your mind. Now the closet is half empty and the bed is too wide, and I'm forced to face the monsters that I used to hide inside. My knees are shaking badly as I step onto the floor, staring at the terrifying freedom of an open door. I forgot how to balance without your gravity, forgot how to breathe when it's just down to me. But the training wheels are broken and the safety net is torn, and it's time to face the freezing of this solitary dawn. Oh, I'm learning to stand alone tonight, unclenching my fists, stepping into the light. I'm finding my footing on this fractured, rocky ground, learning how to listen to a quiet, lonely sound. It hurts to find the center when the axis has been blown, and build a brand new kingdom out of salvage, brick and stone. The wind is blowing heavy, but the weakness is gone. Yeah, tonight is the night I'm learning to stand alone. I went out to the grocery store and bought food just for one, a tiny sober victory underneath the setting sun. I didn't check the rearview mirror looking for your face, or try to find a shortcut back to our old favorite place. It's the small quiet moments where the healing has to start, rebuilding the architecture of a broken-hearted heart. I'm more than just the casualty of a love that didn't last. I'm the architect of a future that is stepping from the past. I used to think that independence meant I had to be cold, to build up giant fortress walls that no one else could hold. But now I see it's simply holding up my own heavy sky without needing a shoulder. Every time I start to cry, I am my own sanctuary. I am my own home, and there is a quiet beauty in the spaces where I roam. It hurts to find a center when the axis has been blown, and build a brand new kingdom out of salvage, brick and stone. The wind is blowing heavy, but the weakness is gone. Yeah, tonight is the night I'm learning to stand alone. My spine is straightening up now, my chest is feeling light as I look into the canvas of a deep and peaceful night. No hand to hold on to, no shadow on the wall, just a baseline certainty that I am through the fall. Learning to stand alone, and realizing I can. We spent the whole day chasing after the light, believing the morning would never turn into night. We built up an empire of summer and gold, a beautiful story that never was supposed to grow old. But the shadows are stretching across the hardwood floor, and the warmth isn't staying inside of us anymore. The sky's turning a heavy, bruised shade of red as we sit on the edge of our unmade bed. There's no use in begging the sun not to drop. There's no magic word that can make the earth stop. We've run out of horizon, we've run out of sky, and we're left with the fading of a beautiful why. Oh, we've reached the sunset of us tonight, the beautiful bleeding of the last of the light. The colors are stunning, but they're starting to die as the darkness steps in to say our goodbye. We were a masterpiece, a brilliant flare. Now we're just embers in the cool evening air. It breaks me to pieces to watch the gold fall, but the sunset of us is the end of it all. I trace the faint outline of your face in the dusk, the sweet fading memory of the people we trust. We didn't crash into a mountain or drown in the sea. The twilight just quietly slipped between you and me. It's a gentle kind of heartbreak, a sophisticated pain to watch a love with or without any rain. You don't have to choose me, and I won't blame the dark for stealing the remaining heat of our spark. Every beautiful thing has to come to a close. The end of the summer, the death of the rose, and we burned so bright while the daytime was ours before we were forced to be strangers under the stars. So I'll hold your hand tight for the last 30 seconds before the deep midnight officially beckons. Yeah, we've reached the sunset of us tonight, the beautiful bleeding of the last of the light. The colors are stunning, but they're starting to die as the darkness steps in to say our goodbye. We were a masterpiece, a brilliant flare. Now we're just embers in the cool evening air. It breaks me to pieces to watch the gold fall, but the sunset of us is the end of it all. The orange is gone now, the purple turns gray as the last little piece of us slips far away. The first star is blinking, the air has turned cold, and I'm letting go of the hand I used to hold. The sunset of us and the night takes over. I kept us tied to the dock while the hurricane blew. Nearly capsized the deck just to hold on to you. I thought if I held the line tied to the cleat, I could stop the horizon from forcing retreat. But the wood is all splintered, the ropes frayed and thin, and the salt water's rusted the iron within. I've been standing on deck with my boots full of lead, drowning on dry land from words left unsaid. We were meant for the open, the wild, but I dragged you down where the weeds overgrew. There's no maritime law that can force us to stay when the bottom is mud and we're drifting away. Oh, I'm releasing the anchor tonight, letting it sink out of sight. It's heavy, it's cold, and it's pulling us down to the quietest depths where the dreamers all drown. I'm cutting the chain, I'm resetting the sail, even if it means I'm alone in the gale. It's a beautiful weight that I wanted the most, but I'm releasing the anchor and leaving the coast. I look over the boat where the dark waters gleam, at the shimmering ghost of a beautiful dream. You were meant to be current, you were meant to be tide, not a stationary vessel stuck by my side. Every link that we forged was a promise too strict, a self-made disaster we chose to inflict. Now the chain is unwinding and screaming through rust, turning our sanctuary into sea dust. Let the deep water take it, the metal and stone, the burdens we carried when we felt alone. It's a terrifying freedom to watch the rope fly and know that the bottom is waving goodbye. But the ship is finally lighter, the hull's rising high against the dark canvas of a stormy July. as a lifetime of longing dissolves in my eyes. The ship gives a shudder, and then we move on, carried away by the chill of the dawn, releasing the anchor and riding the We built up these walls out of whispers and stone, and painted the room so we'd never feel alone. I thought we were standing on solid ground, but the floorboards are shifting without a sound. Every promise you made was a brick in the wall, but they were too light and they started to fall. I didn't see the cracks creeping under our feet while we danced in the kitchen to a fading beat. 'Cause we were building on hollow foundations, living on hope and sweet expectations. We drew up the blueprints but left out the heart. No wonder the structure is falling apart. One little storm and it all gives way, leaving us standing in the rubble today. Yeah, we built it high, but we built it wrong, on a hollow foundation all alone. The pictures are tilting, the plaster is thin. I can feel the cold winter air rushing in. You're packing your things in the shadow and gloom of a house that was never a home, just a room. We spent so much time trying to fix up the roof, but a beautiful lie couldn't hide the sad truth. The baseline was weak and the soil was dry, and you can't build it forever on a half-hearted goodbye. 'Cause we were building on hollow foundations, living on hope and sweet expectations. We drew up the blueprints but left out the heart. No wonder the structure is falling apart. One little storm and it all gives way, leaving us standing in the rubble today. Yeah, we built it high, but we built it wrong, on a hollow foundation all alone. You can shore up the pillars and patch up the wood and tell yourself everything's working out good, but a house made of cards only lasts for a day before the first breath blows it all away. Building on hollow foundations, blinded by love and our own decorations. We drew up the blueprints but left out the heart, and watched as the drywall just tore us apart. The ground gave out underneath our own weight, and we realized the truth just a little too late. Yeah, we built it high, but we built it wrong, on a hollow foundation all alone. Just a hollow foundation, and it's all coming down. Nothing left in this town, just the dust and the stone, and I'm standing alone on a hollow foundation. watch the neon colors fade out from our room, leaving a monochromatic blanket of doom. The bright burning red of the passion we held, and the deep vibrant blue where our promises swelled. They all got diluted, they mixed in the sink, until we were standing right on the brink. Now I look at the walls, I look at your face, and the lack of emotion is taking its place. There's no angry screaming, no slamming of doors, no sharp jagged glass on the linoleum floors. Just a quiet surrender, a slow fading spark, as the middle ground swallows us into the dark. Oh, sinking into the gray tonight, losing the contrast, running out of light. We on a fire and we on a flood, just a cold misty rain running straight through the blood. I wanna feel angry, I wanna feel pain, but it's just an endless desaturated rain. No black and no white, just a ghost of a day. And I'm slowly sinking into the gray. I found your old sweater left on the clothesline. It used to be emerald, brilliant and fine, but the sun and the storms have bleached out the thread, just like the beautiful things that you said. Now I wrap it around me, a shadow of cloth, an old faded fabric consumed by the moth. We're too tired to fight, we're too numb to try. We're just watching the color drain out of the sky. Is it worse when it ends with a terrible crash, or when it just quietly turns into ash? I'm reaching for textures I used to adore, but I can't feel the edge of your touch anymore. We're a Polaroid picture left out in the rain, where the joy bleeds away into comfortable pain. Details are washing away, the borders are gone. A permanent twilight that never hits dawn, just a soft foggy mist where your smile used to be, and the dull heavy numbness inside of me, sinking into the grave. Until I disappear. The neon flicker cuts across the fire escape. The midnight subway rumbles low beneath my feet. The shadows stretch into a cold familiar shape along the grid lines of this unforgiving street. I watch the yellow cabs go rushing through the rain, 1,000 strangers heading to a million homes, while I am standing at the glass to map my pain. Inside a city built of skyscraper domes, 8 million people breathing in the crowded air, but not a single soul notices you're not there. The scale of everything just makes me feel so small as I lean my head against the brick drywall. And I've got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt wash my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. I find your initials carved into the wooden bench, right by the fountain where the tourists always stop. The heavy smog is thick enough to make me blench as another tear begins to slowly drop. We used to think this town was our private stage, a sprawling playground made for only you and me. But now the grid lines feel exactly like a cage, locking me out from where I wanna beautifully be. 8 million people breathing in the crowded air, but not a single soul notices you're not there. The scale of everything just makes me feel so small as I lean my head against the brick drywall. And I've got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt wash my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. They say the city has a pulse, a living beat, but it feels cold and mechanical beneath my feet. A landscape manufactured out of steel and glass that doesn't care how fast our finest moments pass. I shout your name into the heavy traffic roar, but the sirens drown it out outside your apartment door. Cause I've still got the concrete jungle blues tonight, breaking down beneath the flashing traffic light. A lonely heart inside a fortress built of stone, where every crowd just makes you feel more all alone. You took your love and left me stranded in the gray, where the iron and the asphalt wash my hopes away. No canopy of green to hide what hurts the most, just a concrete jungle blues, walking with your ghost. The lights go dim, the streets clear out. I walk the final blocks inside my heavy doubt, a single shadow on the paving stone. The concrete jungle blues, left here all alone. kept your favorite coffee mug exactly where it stood. I left your winter coat hanging on the polished wood. For 10 long months I lived inside a curated museum, chasing down your shadows just to see if I could see them. But the dust is getting heavy on the promises you made, and the outline of your memory is starting to fade. I'm tired of the haunting, tired of the midnight fright, of sleeping with a phantom in the middle of the night. I've been holding on to strings that have already unraveled, walking down a dead-end road that we should have never traveled. But a house can't be a home when it's occupied by air, and I'm ready to acknowledge that your shadow isn't there. Oh, I'm surrendering your ghost tonight. I'm packing up the haunting and I'm turning on the light. I'm opening the windows, letting out the cold despair, and blowing the remaining scent of you right out the air. It hurts to let the columns fall, it hurts to set you free, but I can't keep a dead love on alive supporting me. I'm giving up the warfare, I'm stepping off the coast. Yeah, I'm finally surrendering your ghost. I took the picture frames down from the hallway wall, the ones where we were laughing back before the autumn fall. I wrapped them up in paper, put them gently in a box, right next to all the history we ran into the rocks. My hands were shaking badly, but I didn't shed a tear. It's a different kind of sadness when the fog begins to clear. It's the quiet, sober medicine of looking at the truth and letting go of everything I sacrificed in youth. Go haunt someone else's dreams, go live in someone's head, go be the bittersweetness in a stranger's unmade bed. Because I need my sanctuary back inside my chest. I need a little silence so my heavy heart can rest. You don't live here anymore, the tenancy is done. I'm stepping out of darkness and I'm walking to the sun. The room is feeling bigger now, the corners look so clean. The space is finally empty where your shadow used to lean. A long deep breath of honest stare, the floorboards cease to shake. This is the beautiful beginning of the choice I had to make. Surrendering your was 85 and completely clear. The summer sun is beating down across the street. People are laughing on the patio right near, walking their dogs along the sizzling concrete. I wear a jacket though the air is thick and warm, trying to hide the physical way I start to shake, because inside my chest there is a sudden storm, a localized disaster that I cannot break. The blue sky outside is mocking my despair. I breathe in deeply, but there's no relief in there. The forecast says it's beautiful, a perfect day, but all my inner weather turned to heavy gray. And I've got internal storm clouds rolling through my mind, thunder rumbling for the love we left behind. A hidden lightning strike right down into the bone, raining all along where the sun is never shone. Nobody sees the downpour flooding out my eyes, safely tucked away behind my casual disguise. Just a private hurricane that nobody can see. Internal storm clouds breaking down the rest of me. I take a seat inside the quiet corner booth and watch the condensation drip along the glass, swallowing the bitter and cold brew truth that storms like this don't ever beautifully pass. You used to be my shelter from the heavy wind, the steady roof that kept the cold air out. But now I'm standing right where our borders end, drowning inside a flash flood of my own doubt. The blue sky outside is marking my despair. I breathe in deeply, but there's no relief in there. The forecast says it's beautiful, a perfect day, but all my inner weather turned to heavy gray. And I've got internal storm clouds rolling through my mind, thunder rumbling for the love we left behind. A hidden lightning strike right down into the bone, raining all along where the sun is never shown. Nobody sees the downpour flooding out my eyes, safely tucked away behind my casual disguise. Just a private hurricane that nobody can see. Internal storm clouds breaking down the rest of me. The barometric pressure drops inside my chest, a heavy crushing weight that will not let me rest. Is it raining where you are, or is it clear? Did you leave the bad weather with me right here? I'm trapped beneath the surface of a permanent grave, while you are miles ahead, walking in the light of day. Cause I've got internal storm clouds rolling through my mind, thunder rumbling for the love we left behind. A hidden heavy heart, it's time to let you go. A distant crash inside my head, internal storm clouds in a lonely bed. The house lights are dimming, the crowd has gone home. The velvet is heavy, and I'm standing alone. We spent so many seasons playing our parts in the grand sweeping drama of two broken hearts. I memorized lines just to keep you engaged while we chased one another all over the stage. But the applause is all faded, the balcony's bare, and I'm left talking to the empty cold air. We put on a spectacular, beautiful show, pretending we didn't see the exit signs glow. But the script has run out, there is nothing to say. The director is calling to pack it away. Oh, it's time for the final curtain drop tonight. The ending of the story, the dying of the light. We bowed to the tragedy, we gave it our all. But there's no encore waiting after the fall. The fabric is falling, heavy and slow, cutting off the world that we used to know. We ran out of chapters, we ran out of power, and there's no stopping the final curtain drop. I found your stage makeup left on the vanity mirror, a faded reflection of when things were clearer. We wore our disguises so no one would see the structural damage inside you and me. We painted on smiles while the scenery burned, ignoring the pages that shouldn't be turned. Now I'm sweeping the glitter right off of the floor and locking the deadbolt on the backstage door. No more dramatic monologues under the spotlight, no more desperate rewrites in the middle of the night. It's a heartbreaking silence when the music stands close and the theater belongs to a couple of ghosts. It was a masterpiece of a beautiful mistake, and it's the quietest sound that a heart can make. Cutting off the world that we used to know. We ran out of chapters, we ran out of part, and there's no stopping the final curtain drop. The final curtain drop. The stage is completely dark, the echoes are dead, and I'm repeating the last cue that you said. No spotlight on my face, no script in my hand, just an empty room in a forgotten land. The final curtain drop, and the theater goes black. goes black.